where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Coach Loxley told me just a few moments ago, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ball game. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Maryland's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Julian Lewis. We could end up seeing some points in this one, an explosive offense against a defense that has been, shall we say, vulnerable. Pulls and fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got the first down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload.
Makes the grab in their space. He snagged it, but stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Going to the running game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding running them as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Crosses the 30. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sets his feet, it's Sperry. Near the marker, it's Clark. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Going to try to get it himself. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Lewis on the play action. He'll pull it down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Lewis makes the grab on the left.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Algier. And he's able back to work. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Unleashes one. Working the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. It's complete to the right. Snowed under by the defense.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last.
Touchdown, Terrapins! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. To throw, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the left to Williams. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Drops back on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. He wants to throw it again. Got him quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Play action with Lewis. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing. Lewis. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
From the gun, running back on the move. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Play fake, Lewis. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Berry. Out wide right, it's Wheeler. He's loose. Past the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Illini!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Off and running. The 20. The 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Terrapins have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Lewis, look out. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass, it's Sperry. Rush right in his face. Turning it on. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Rashad Downs going up top. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Here's Lewis to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Finds his target down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run the counter. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Throwing, Lewis. They're all over him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 7 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Champaign. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Scanning the field, it's Barrett. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This offense has to do...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Lewis. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd and long here. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Caught. They will score! Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Illinois lining up quickly.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the 2nd half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. And that's a great start to this 2nd half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Barry. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Handoff again. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Got the quick pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Caught by Williams on the right. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Illinois right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Under pressure. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second down to the air. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathe. Caught, and he's got room. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught!
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps...
Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illini.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They're all over it. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. With this game all but wrapped up, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country getting late in the season, and a loss like this one is doubtless going to hurt your position. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up. Play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Huff. Quick step and go. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Might as well run him again. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Quickly out to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff from the gun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Straight ahead, it's Wheeler. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Over the middle, it's Williams. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, fighting Illini. They move on top here in the fourth.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth. But they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ball game.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd and long here. Holds and fires. To mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Got him on the RPO. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pulls it, looking for a crease. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake and wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's complete on the right. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
This defense knows that turnovers win games. And here in this 2-minute situation with the lead, they've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one, and they did it right there. Great job getting that ball on the ground and then being there to fall on top of it. They're going to leave here with the W.
Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. Hits inside. It's Wheeler. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Still looking to his right. Right side, it's Williams. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. When we get through the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us.